If you use I-44 in East Tulsa, you will not have that option on Sunday. The interstate will be closed Sunday morning at 6 a.m. The 41st Street Bridge is being removed so the bridge can be replaced. The Highway Department hopes to have 44 open again for traffic by late afternoon.
Travis Meyer sitting in for Don Woods today. And Travis, a lot of pressure is on you because with Jubilation 85 and the cutting horse competition underway and everything.
Well, I tell you, we're going to try to hold the thunderstorms off as long as we can, but we do have some severe weather for our first day of summer.
Just what we need.
Yeah. In northeastern Oklahoma, well, it's been a real nice start to a summer season, but as I mentioned, the day's not quite over with, and showers and thunderstorms up to the northwest of us. Some of them are very heavy at the present time, and it looks like they could be rambling through here around midnight or thereafter. Anyway, out at Tulsa International Airport, and during the summertime, this is the way it looks as far as the months. When you take an average, you can see how in May, temperatures right around 80 degrees. Then it starts its warm up into June when temperatures average 88 degrees, and by the time we reach July and August, those are the hot months. 94 degrees usually in July, 93 in August. You know those months very well, especially if you've lived in Oklahoma. Then it starts to fall down into the mid-80s by the time we reach September. So the three main months, we're in them right now, and it will probably be warm. And to start things off with, well, this is a satellite picture, but things have been fairly...
Travel dollars are in Great Britain. Plus, has homeownership become the impossible dream for young couples? Attic treasures, great buys in Great Britain, first homes. Lots of information you can use on the next Taking Advantage. Taking Advantage, Sunday nights at 10.
Probably at 6 o'clock, but it looks pretty good right now.
It better be.
Thanks, Travis.
Okay.
Bob Howard's Tulsa is the home of one of the top 100 attractions in the U.S. and Canada, but most Tulsans have never seen it.
Enjoying barbecue under the trees have come to Discovery Land to see the all-time hit musical Oklahoma. And they come from everywhere.
My name is Thomas Tynander. I'm a foreign exchange student from Sweden, and I like to see this. Came here to see this musical because when I go back to Sweden, everybody's going to ask me about if I saw it.
Well, they will see it, and they might even get some strawberries and cream to go with that barbecue. The stars. First with Dwayne Jeffers, who plays Curly. Who's your friend?
This is my son, Jason. I call him Jake.
Okay.
He's 16 months old, and this is the first time he's ever been up on a horse, so he's kind of excited about it.
Well, this show is great for kids and for families, isn't it?
We think so. It's a whole evening of family entertainment, and that's why I think we're one of the top attractions in the United States, is because it's an opportunity for someone to come and bring their whole family and not have to worry about what's going to happen on stage, and something that everybody can enjoy.
Then with co-star Jill Elmore Patton, who plays Laurie. Jill is a former Miss Oklahoma from Tulsa, and she agreed more Tulsans need to see the show.
Absolutely. You know, it's hard to believe that something as wonderful as Discoveryland being in our own backyard, that not more of us get out to see it.
Yeah.
But we have, like last summer, I think 65,000 people from all over the world came to see the show. And from what I understand, 20% of that audience are Tulsans. And so I'd love to see more Tulsans out here supporting it. It's a terrific night of entertainment.
And that it is. And the profits go to World Changers International to help educate children. The wonderful Rodgers and Hammerstein music begins when Curly rides in on that beautiful horse. And what a wonderful show. That's Discoveryland.
And you'll find it just west of Prattville on West 41st Street. We hope you will.
It's delightful out there. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bob.
Thank you, Bob. Coming up next in sports, John Walls with his weekly sports clinic.
Today he takes on the teacher's role. It's a different kind of football for Europeans.
John Walls at Sports said he's making our football an international game.
Ought to be interesting tonight. The question, how do you explain football to someone who's never played the game before? Well, that's the chore I took on with 5 Linfield soccer players, members of the Irish team in town for the tournament that runs this weekend.
That's only one person else around.
All right, so let's just pretend. Of course, we had to spend some time on the basics. You know, offense and defense. Kicking, as you see, wasn't a problem. A little football 101. And after the chalk talk, it was time for quarterback Billy Murray to call the shots.
Then we huddle, yeah. How to go down, I guess? Just one go right, one go left. You're in the air here, right? You go right, David. Go. Go, Max, yes. Go! Go on, Max, go on!
He's got to catch it in the air.
Before it hits the ground?
Yeah, before it hits the ground. Yeah, maybe I didn't explain that.
No, that's just my bad throw.
Oh, bad throw. Well, that's all right. Well, it was a good try.
Your defense now.
Your defense, right, because it's our ball. Once we had the football, Stephen decided he wanted to take a turn at being quarterback, and so he pulled out his Joe Theismann best.
Sprint forward and just check back. You know, just don't check facing me. Yeah. And I just throw it into you. You know, whoever's free.
He's got to run a button hook.
A button hook. It's a powerful game. It's full of strength. It's full of fitness. And both teams are out to win and win well.
After a couple of turns with the football, we decided to change the positions to give the lads a look at the whole game. But Stephen, well, Stephen still thought he was the quarterback.
49. Hey, come here. Hey! Oh.
I told him to go long. They stopped about 10 feet and turned around and says, is this long enough?
I'm really not sure if anybody caught on to the idea of the game, but as far as the skill part of it's concerned, watch the grab that Philip is the one that fell in love with the Eagles helmet. Watch the grab he makes here for 6.
Yeah. Maxie, throw it down.
Billy White Shoes Johnson, you've got nothing to worry about. Now comes their first lesson in high fives.
Just put your hands up and you just like slap together. All right.
Everyone agreed it was a fun game to watch, but playing, well, they'll stick to their version of football for now. And how well was the lesson learned?
How many points for a touchdown?
6.
For a field goal?
3.
Extra point?
1.
And who's Joe Namath?
Top dancer.
Oh, close enough, I guess. Coming up at 6, we'll talk about Linfield. They're here in town for that soccer tournament. It starts tonight at County Stadium. And the Tornadoes, lots of trouble for them. No game tomorrow night. Conflicting reasons why. I'll let you know about that.
Okay, thank you, Jen. Coming up on News 8 at 6, we'll tell you about a new award winners at a local defense plant and about the astronaut who came to town to honor them. Al Henkel takes us to an air show that's a step into another time, and we'll tell you about Gator, a dog with a bite as big as his park.
We thank you for joining us. Let's go to ABC's World News Tonight.
From ABC, this is World News Tonight with Peter Jennings.
Good evening. The hostage crisis has